Hey everybody, and welcome to Robin's house. I saw this technique that I thought was super cool and I wanted to share it with you. So basically you take, it's made for acetate. So you take a piece of acetate and you apply shimmer trim to it. So you just take a line of shimmer trim and add it to the tippy top of this piece of acetate. And then you get another piece of shimmer trim. And you keep building and building on this. Yes, I know it's always hard to find that, to get that backing off. And sometimes you just start from the other side and then all of a sudden it just comes off so easy. Uh, but the surefire way to know whether or not you're working with shimmer trim or glitter paper is if the back side of the glitter is shiny. If it's shiny and smooth, then you are working with shimmer trim. So you're just making a rainbow of sorts. I just went through my stash and took all my pretty colors. And I'm just gonna build and fill up this acetate. I accidentally put on the last one without starting the video. So you just put down your thing, your papers, and then you take it off your scratch paper so it doesn't ruin your this paper. And then just like before, you turn it over and you just snip off all the excess pieces, all the sticky ones. And then I also snip off this excess on the end, just so that I have from end to end a piece to work with. So now I have all of these beautiful stripes. And what next? So you just take your trimmer. Oh, I need to get my one for cutting glitter paper. So at my house, I have a separate paper trimmer for cutting glitter paper because then I don't have to change my blades all the time. So my glitter paper blades are actually old blades that won't cut white and color paper anymore. They just shred it, but it still works great on glitter paper and acetate. So I have a special trimmer for that. So we're going to be cutting, we've got our 3/8 inch wide shimmer trim. So we're going to cut 3/8 inch wide off the other end as well. And we're just going to make a bunch of really pretty strips that are all squares now. Okay, so that's what you got to do. Okay, so now what I have is a giant pile of these gorgeous square strips of acetate with glitter shimmer trim. Now it's time to attach it to the card to make it look like this. And so this is on acetate, so you can decide if you want to put it on your card using foam squares and pop it up, or if you want to use liquid glass. So I'm going to use liquid glass, and I don't really even know how this is going to look. So I'm just going to put a little dab under the main side, and that's actually probably a horrible idea because then as you cut things, you'll have pieces going everywhere, but it is what it is. So I just kind of pick a spot where I have the largest amount of my card. And so it's just, you just stack it up and then you find the next one and the next one will go. So maybe I go here. or maybe you intentionally start it here, knowing that you're going to have another one come up alongside over here. But you know, I would just fill those in later, just get the main ones on. So then the next one I might bring up here, because I don't want the same color next to all the same places. So you can see that on this one, it's all scattered. And there are many ways you can accomplish this. So this is what, and then when you're done, you can see that this is, you can see the acetate through there, and then you can see the glitter on there, and it's very, very nice and shiny. But at Robin's house, we cheat. And so I found that it looked just as good when I put it on white cardstock. When I put those shimmer strips on white cardstock and then cut those apart. And so you can do a very monochromatic look. You can do a, I've got every single color under the sun look. You can do, I only want to use 3 colors because I'm supporting Oregon State look. You can have, oh, this was like 4 colors, I think. You can have literally 3 colors and have a very monochromatic with the pink, silver, and black. Super fun. So I found it most successful to have my white cardstock. I just did kind of 6 by 6 probably. So I just have, so I have a lot. And then that leaves me also with some cardstock left over when I'm done making my cards. You can put this at the bottom of a card and have a real nice pattern down there. There's just so much you can do with it. It's such a fun technique, and you can just use this with your shimmer trim over and over and over and never run out. There's so much on there. So I challenge you to try out whether you use it on white cardstock like I did, or on the acetate like the idea has it. Super fun idea. I just love these little strips of pretty things. So I hope you give that a try. Thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting.